Today is December 23rd, and this is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topic is Taiwan passes budget for Indigenous Submarine. The $2 billion budget for the continued development of Taiwan's Indigenous Submarine, Haikun, was approved by a 6-5 vote in the Legislative Yuan on December 19th. The opposition parties KMT, Kuomintang, and the Taiwan People's Party, TPP, had threatened to cut the entire budget, but ultimately failed. Why? Here are some points. A. Taiwan Defense Minister Wellington Gu issued a stern warning and saying that delaying the budget would set back the Indigenous Submarine project by 2 years and pushing it all the way to 2027. And such a delay could create a critical gap in Taiwan's defense against China's military threat. And we know that Wellington Gu said that the sea acceptance tests for the Haikun prototype are scheduled to begin in April next year and conclude by October. B. The proposal by Taiwan's opposition party to cut the entire $2 billion budget sparked public outrage, and many Taiwanese criticized that these could deliberately provide China with an opportunity to invade Taiwan. In response, the Ministry of National Defense proposed a compromise, passing the budget with a clause and stating that the funds will only be made available after the prototype successfully completes sea trials. And as a result, the Indigenous Submarine budget was approved in the Legislative Yuan by a 6-5 vote. C. The 13-year Indigenous Defense Submarine IDS program aimed to produce 7 submarines based on the Haikun prototype. And we can see over here that this is the Haikun prototype that was launched in Kaohsiung last September. Well, it is really a significant milestone for Taiwan's Indigenous Submarine manufacturer. D. What about the new production schedule? We know that the IDS program will adopt a 2-3-2 production sequence, and meaning 2 submarines will be built first and followed by 3 and then another 2. E. I think the IDS program is strategically important for Taiwan against Chinese military threat, with Chinese warships frequently approaching Taiwan under the guise of military drills. I believe these 8 submarines, including the Haikun prototype, will strengthen Taiwan's defense across the southwestern, southeastern, and northeastern waters. And here are the top stories. First, I want to talk about Biden approves $571 million Taiwan aid. U.S. President Joe Biden authorized the transfer of up to $571.3 million in defense aid to Taiwan, including military equipment, services, and training. Also, the Defense Department said that $295 million in military sales to Taiwan had been approved. However, the Chinese government protests the latest American military sales and assistance to Taiwan, warning the United States that it is playing with fire. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Lin Jian stated that the United States should stop arming Taiwan and stop what he called dangerous move that undermine peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait. In addition, Trump discussed China-Taiwan situation in meeting with Akie. According to the Japan News, Trump and Akie met at Mar-a-Lago on December 15th. Trump said during the meeting that China and Taiwan are a major issue for world peace. The Japan News said that this indicates Trump's administration's stance of placing importance on dealing with the situation in Taiwan. On the other hand, Trump's transition team speaks to pull U.S. out of WHO on day one. We know that Trump's transition team informed experts of plans to announce a withdrawal from the WHO on Trump's inauguration on January 20th. Experts worry that the move will remove the WHO's biggest sources of funds and damaging its ability to respond to public health crises such as the coronavirus pandemic. Moreover, Nvidia established headquarters in Taiwan. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang aimed to build a landmark office for Taiwan employees and planning to establish an overseas headquarters in Taiwan, with Taipei City as the top choice. And the Taipei City government has found a place in Nangang, but need to find another 3-hectare site within the city. Well, in the end, I want to share with you that Trump might ban trans athletes athletes from competing in sports. He promised to keep men out of women's sports and stated that it will be the official policy for the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. Actually, he has pledged to stop the transgender lunacy from day one. However, he criticized a Taiwanese boxer, Lin Yuting, who won the Olympic championship by saying that she is a man. But it is not true. We know that she was identified as female at birth in Taiwan. Well, you can say that. This is Lin Yuting when she won the championship. And also over here, this is she when she wore a skirt in the fashion show in Taipei. We do not oppose Trump's stance on his executive order. However, Trump should look into his comment, whether it is discriminatory or disrespectful. That will be the views for today. This is Catherine from Taipei, and today is Monday. I hope you all have a nice Monday, and I'll see you again.